I'd like to give you a few hints on how to organize with your teammates on the upcoming project that Mr. Temeko has assigned for you. One of the first things you want to do is to create a shared folder. So one person in your group is going to go to New and Folder, and you're going to name the folder the name of the interest group that you have decided to do. So let's say that your interest group name is the National Rifle Association. So we're going to create a folder. You'll see that the National Rifle Association now is highlighted, so I'm going to go up here to Share, and I want to share it with the other members of my group, and I want them to be able to organize, add, and edit. So to search for my team members, all I have to do is start typing in the last, and you'll see it there. And then I'll go ahead and add more people and send it with them. And there it is. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up that folder, and of course nothing is it right now. But what I want to do is I want to start my document for Works Cited, because I know you're all going to start researching, and it's easier if you put that information in right away. So I'm going to go to a New, and I'm going to go to Google Docs, and because I'm putting this into my shared folder, that automatically gives the same sharing permissions as the selected folder. So there's my Google Doc, and let's call it Works Cited, and that'll be the title, and now we have that. So now I'm going to go ahead and search for images. So I know all of you start off with Google, and I'm going to look for National Rifle Association, and voila, a whole lot of images come up. I'm going to start filtering what we can use. First of all, we're going to go to usage rights, and we want to lay used for non-commercial reuse. We're working in an educational setting, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And so now the images that we have are images that we can use in educational settings. Also, for size, we'd like at least a medium size, or larger than, I would go 800 by 600. Another thing we want is we want it to be transparent, and that would be under color, so you have a nice clear background like you would in Photoshop. So I'm going to choose a symbol here. I'm going to click on it, and as you can see in this background, we have a checkerboard, and so that means that when you put this in a page, it'll be nice and clean. Now, the next thing we want to do is we want to be able to cite where we got this. Well, you just can't say Google image. What we're going to do is we're going to go and visit the page. And here's the page where that came from. So I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to copy the URL. I'm going to go into my Works Cited, and I think most of you have added EasyBib on, and I'm going to go to my EasyBib creator, and I'm going to cite the source, and there it is. I'm going to add it to my document, and there we go, and we have our first Works Cited. So as your teammates go ahead and put this together, everybody will be working on the Works Cited. So now I'm going to go back to that image, and I'm going to right click on it. Oops, that didn't work. Never mind. I'll save it. And that should have saved in my downloads. As you can see, sometimes it just names itself image, or maybe it will have a bunch of numbers, random numbers or letters. So we're going to name it NRA logo so we know what it is. and we'll save it in our downloads. Sometimes you can save it right to your Google. And now I'm going to go back to my drive. I'm back in my National Rifle Association folder, and I want a new file upload, downloads, and all right. And there it is. So in conclusion, you can, with your team members, go out and research and put everything into your National Rifle Association so you can all share your resources.